Hello folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick for our continued playthrough of Trails in the Sky. Last time we became junior bracers, said goodbye to our dad who went out of town on business, and started a couple of side quests. So, let's pick it back up from there, and keep playing and keep exploring. Alright, so... okay, how do we do this? There we go. Find the shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I might have dropped it behind the Melder's Honorable Factory. Mine is Charles. It's been like that since this morning. Boys are so simple-minded. Are you, Charles? This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh, excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see this shiny rock around here, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right, one that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, do you? Are you saying you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mom was calling for me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here, it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Renan's store, right? Did you look in front of his store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know? My, aren't you a charmer? Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help find it, so I'm sure it'll show up sooner or later. If you do happen to come across it, give a holler straight away. Probably be around. Huh? What's the matter? I wonder what that is. There's something shining down there through a sewer grate. You're right. It looks like something must have fallen through. The sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know that smelly monster-infested place we were in not that long ago? Oh, right, those sewers! We went there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewer should just be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later? Sure, let's do that. By a little later, I think you mean, right now. Okay, there's the chapel. Here's... really need to lower the SFX. I think I just didn't save my settings from last time.
We're good to go.
Yeah, I didn't. Alright, that's better. We're gonna abuse, like straight up abuse the turbo for battles. Okay. Because there's no reason to sit through battles at regular speed. Or we can just fucking turbo it. Alright. And we found the quartz fragment. I see now. The thing we saw shining through a sewer grate was this. Seems like it. Quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much. The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of septium too, right? Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat. I guess you're right. No normal person wants to stay here any longer than they had to. Alright. Oh. We're gonna rest as soon as we're done here anyway, so... Actually, we're just gonna use this thing. Save 20 Mira. Alright, I can give it back to the kid now. Hey! Is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock we've been looking for? Yep, that's the one! My shiny rock! Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the problem here. Calm down, Estelle. This is just a kid. I know that, but... This quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an ornament? Yep, it's the same kind of quartz made of Sepith. It's shipped, so it doesn't function anymore. I see. This rock belongs to an ornament. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who? Me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it, then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these. Drill meatball. My mom gives these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter and I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid. I'm sure it's a difficult age for him, but I wonder why he was searching for the quartz. What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But, oh well, everyone has something they think is important. Sure words couldn't be spoken. Perhaps the kid has an interest in ornaments. I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about these overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them. Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one. Alright, I'll try and learn. Alright. So, next up... ferocious monster known as Spine Plant has been spotted roaming the Milk Main Road. Bracers from this branch are requested to deal with this threat immediately. Okay. Pretty straightforward. I'll approach. Pop the firebolt on one. I might as well use.
That's that. Let's move out.
Alright, any treasure chests for us to grab? Oh boy. Oh, hello. Monsters appeared. Oh shit, this is a lot of monsters. Oh, this is not good. Yup. Alright, that's a lot more that we can handle until we have some area of attacks, so let's go back in. No, my mirror is precious. I'm not gonna rest here. I'm gonna go back to the sewers. And rest here. Alright, let's try it again. Not open the chest yet. We are just not able to deal with that many monsters at one. That's right, we will have time. Let's see other chests. Jesus. We are so squishy. Except well, the thing is I can't use the meatball in combat. Alright, and let's go out. What about in here? Oh, and there's the farm too. Convenient. Tear bomb. The chest is empty. Haha, gotcha. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's focus on this guy. No! Ugh. Well, at least they also missed. Right. Alright, next up. Ooh, two of these guys. Estelle, can you please learn some, like, attack as crafts? Or attack crafts? Come on. I'm more likely to kill this guy for good. Oh, Oh, thank God. I can't believe I landed with 2 HP. Alright, any chests around here? No. Great, love it. We're actually close to level up soon, so that's nice. Oh boy. Oh, this is no bueno. Oh, this is no bueno. I'm just gonna run. Just gonna run and... use a maple. Actually just use one of these. Alright, so that's the checkpoint. There's the evil monster that we have to kill. Oh, fuck, another surprise attack. Oh boy. Now let's run. Ooh, we need one more fight where we can't use the fire attack. Alright, we both leveled up. Honestly, this is kind of worth it, I think. Because they do give you, like, a ton of XP and Sepith, so... Yep, that was absolutely worth it. Even though we busted our S-Crafts on it. Alright, let's fight the monster. Okay, we should use fire on it, so I'm gonna firebolt him, and I'm also gonna speed up Estelle. And then just gonna smack him. Oh boy. Oh, what? Wow. Alright, move. Move. I was not expecting it to blow up like that. Alright. A lot better when you know that it's gonna blow up. Yay, we've exterminated the monster! And I think that's all we need to do at the moment. I wanted to double check something. Okay, the best attack we can get, that's an area attack. The cheapest one we can get is aerial, which requires 4 green. So a shield 1 and a shield 2, or an evade 1 and an evade 2, or a combination of those. Okay. I should probably heal Joshua. So that treasure in the other area is gonna be the only treasure I can find on this road, right? Well, let's kill some people. These guys are a little... they hit a little too hard, so we're gonna fly. Okay. Actually, let's just go rest here. Cool. Well, if it isn't Estelle, and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. Been a while since we last met. Yes, it has. So I've heard, my boy, Luke, caused you a lot of trouble, did he? I'm absolutely ashamed as a father. Oh, I'm sure it's perfectly normal for a boy's age to be naughty like that. I mean, even I ran around outside of town when I was young. Yeah, and you're supposed to be a girl. You're certainly full of energy as usual. I wish you could get back to rolling more often. It hasn't been long since I took this post, and for the moment there is a lot to do. In the war 10 years ago, the checkpoints played an important role in dividing the Imperial Army. Although few travelers come through nowadays, we can't neglect our defenses. Yet the attitude of my new recruits is less than desirable. But since I've taken a post, I'll need to whip them in shape at least once. Right. Ever since your line of flights began, there haven't been very many travelers on the road. This is why guarding the checkpoint is so boring. The only one excited about the job is the chief. I was just stationed here recently. I've been working on a farm, but I decided to enlist in the Royal Army. Oh, I was hoping you could rest somewhere around here, but... I guess not on this side of the checkpoint, and they're not gonna let me through. Okay. Why don't we go back one screen? This one I don't think we've explored as much. Let's see if we find any treasures or anything. Oh. Okay, that one we already opened. Let me actually use my firebolt. Level up. Nice. Okay, so north of the road, there aren't any treasure. Fuck's sake. Okay, it's only one. We can handle him. Found a tear balm. The chest is empty. Shocked? Right. Ooh, one more. Another tear balm. The chest is empty. Surprised? Technically not the same line as the one we just read. Okay, and here, we've already looked at the south side. That's the downside of using the turbo a little too much. It's more likely that monsters will accidentally surprise you because you're kind of moving too fast to plan their attention correctly. But let's go report our jobs. Oh, we got an information quartz. Good work. It seems you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any of your jobs, please come back and report again. Get to Mirage. What does that do for my magic? Kinda jack shit. We needed to upgrade some of the attacks, but we need a lot more Sepith of other things anyway. Yeah. I could get Curia by having 4 blue and 2 Mirage. Because Curia is recovery from status effects. I think having something like Later, which does it on the party, is, well, on an area, is more convenient. Alright, let's see. So, if I wanted... No, okay. I'm not going to be able to get an area attack just yet. Because I need 4. Oh, boy. Okay. So let's focus on just opening our slots. Joshua first. Well, it's cheaper. Alright, and... you can see enemy status, and you get some defense, which, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. The Mirage doesn't do anything for our spells, but... Alright. And next, let's go here. Shop. Buy the kunais, for sure. And that's about it, isn't it? Oh, okay, okay. Which means I should actually probably sell stuff, right? I have no use for these old weapons when they are better. Do I have to have read all of the Cornelia, or can I resell them afterwards? That's a good question. Oh, that tells you what they're worth. Oh. Ah, you know... It's kind of worth it at the moment for me. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I regret not reading through that, but I was not in the mood for it. Bye. Armor vest. Put it on my boy Joshua, who desperately needs something better. Good lord. Alright. Let's go rest. Go right by here. Ship's gates.
That's that. Let's move out.
We still don't. You still don't have any S-crafts that I could use, Joshua. Okay. Alright, let's make a save here. Let's give this another shot. So honestly, the biggest issue is the plant. Now, these guys are stronger than they look like. What does an attack do? Well... Why is everything missing? Ooh. 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 Yeah, when everyone is reloading like that, that's not gonna happen, huh? Aw, man, you could have at least killed him.
Not now.
Okay, let's retry. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still not good, but it's better.
We're good to go.
I'm hoping I can Tiara Ball my way through this issue. I should probably ball him up. Right, you finish it off. Alright, yeah, we have this under control now. Whew.
That's that then. Let's move out.
How do we only get 8 XP for that? Well, I guess we got it kind of Sepith, but still. Ah, fuck. Topaz Talisman. You open the empty chest and stare inside. The chest stares back accusingly. Does the talisman do... okay. Alright, let's head back into town, rest again. And at this point, we are ready to actually do the farm quest. Alright. Go up. So it's not in here. And it's down over here. Son of a bitch. Okay, it's only one of them. That was a lot more reasonable damage on my poor little man. No matter when we come here, this place is always so tranquil. It's hard to imagine monsters running amok here. I certainly don't sense anything out of the ordinary either. Anyway, let's get someone here to fill us in on the details. I wonder if Tia is home today. It's Joshua! Did you come to play with me? I wish I had the time, but I'm afraid today I'm here for work. Work? That's no fun if we can't play. Maybe later there's time. It's really like you here, Joshua. Oh, Joshua, Estelle. Hi, Cher. How have you been? You know where your mom and dad are? They're not home right now. Tia's outside if you want to talk to her, though. Oh, is that you, Tio? Hi, Tio. Been a while, hasn't it? Estelle? And Joshua, too. Did you guys come for a visit? Not exactly. We're here on Bracer business. We heard that you've been having some trouble with monsters. So Joshua explained that they are here to do their father's work because he's away. You finished all your training? That's wonderful news! Maybe you can help after all. So there really are monsters giving you trouble, huh? Regrettably, that's been the case the past several days now. Thanks to which, I'm suffering from lack of sleep. Which means the monsters only come out at night? You're very perceptive, Joshua. It'd be better if you got all the details from my father, though. I imagine you should be back from delivering the milk and vegetables any time now. Okay. Moo. Anybody home? Anything I can pilfer? Oh, there we go. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Spurzel. How's everyone getting on these days? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. What brings you here to our neck of the woods? Did you come to see Tio? We were actually just chatting with her outside. To tell the truth, we're here on an errand today from the Bracer Guild. Estelle hands Mr. Purzel the guild referral, and Joshua explained that they are taking over for their father while he is away. Is that so? But don't you think that job is a little dangerous for just the two of you to handle? I agree. I'd feel terrible if one of you were to get hurt. Don't sweat it. We're bracers after all. And taking care of monsters is right up our alley. The guild has even authorized us to carry out this task. If you wouldn't mind leaving it to us, we'd be more than grateful. Well, alright then. Go ahead and have a look. Thank you very much, Mr. Purzel. Could you tell us a little more about the monsters that have been wrecking your fields? I haven't been able to get a clear look at one yet, but they seem to resemble something like a chubby cat. As far as I can tell, 3 or 4 appear at night in raid our fields, gnawing on anything they can get their grubby little paws on. They don't seem threatening exactly, but they're extremely nimble. We've tried many times to capture them over the course of the last several nights, but to no avail. That's like a pretty strange bunch of creatures, if you ask me. Since they only appear under cover of night, we'll have to wait for it to get dark. And how about taking the load off until then? I assume you'll also be joining us for dinner, right? You said the magic word! You bet I will! I'm a huge fan of your cooking, Mrs. Purzel. I can't wait! Oh, you sure know how to please a woman who spends a lot of time toiling in the kitchen. And for that, I'll whip you up something special that'll live up to your expectations. Oh, that was delicious! Your mom's cooking is as good as ever, Tio. That's because she gets excited to cook whenever we have guests over for meals. Feel really bad for Joshua, though. With the little ones jumping all over him like that. It's probably a good thing. Surprisingly enough, kids tend to latch onto him a lot. If anything, get more blown away by the fact that the children enjoy playing with such a stick in the mud. I think it's a bit of an over-exaggeration, don't you think? He's definitely courteous and maybe even a tad reserved, but if you get to know him, he's a really caring young man. The fact that he's not self-conscious about it, too, gives him points in my book. You really think so? Think about it. With those striking facial features, mysterious amber eyes, and lush black hair, it's only natural he'd be a target for all the young girls. Is Joshua really that popular? Are you blind, Estelle? Rumor has it that more than just a few girls have asked to go out with him. I hear that he turned them all down, though. I had no idea. Joshua never said a word to me about it. I don't know how I should even begin to describe his secretive nature after hearing this, but how utterly cruel of him not to confide in me. If you were a boy, I imagine it would be a different story, but as a girl, I don't think that's something he would talk to you about. And the fact that you haven't fallen for him yourself is beyond me. Huh? Why would I? Still, you're in there, aren't you? It's about time to do our rounds. Alright, I'm coming. I'll be back after Joshua and I get the job done, Tio. I'd like to continue this conversation then, okay? Oh, alright. Be careful out there, Estelle. That girl. He's either completely out of touch with matters of the heart or just plain dense. Poor Joshua. He really has his work cut out for him. Seems as though the monsters always show up about this time. We better get outside and take a look around. What's going on, Estelle? I've gotta ask, Joshua. You don't happen to have any secrets you're not telling me about, do you? Come on now. Where are you coming up with this stuff? Since you came to live with us, we've always done everything together, right? Even though we've had our fair share of fights, they're all good memories for me now, and... What I mean to say is, I've come to think of you as family in every sense of the word. Estelle. So, if there's ever everything on your mind that you'd like to talk about, I'm available to lend an ear. You know, about things like... trouble with your love life and whatnot. What are you trying to say? Nothing! I just want to let you know that I'm here to listen if you need someone to talk to, that's all. Let's hurry up and get there so we can kick some monster butt! What kind of nonsense is Tia putting into that girl's head? Secrets, huh? Wow, it's really dark out here in the countryside. So, Joshua, how do you think we should go about making the rounds? Let's see. How about we start by checking around the house first and then move on to the field, stable, and greenhouses. We should be able to cover the entire farm by doing it this way. Alright, let's go! Alright, let me make a save. Because we might be dropping some BPs if we miss out. No monsters here. Alright, let's keep moving. It's awfully quiet. All I hear are barks chirping. It doesn't look as if they're shown up yet. I wonder if they're aware of our presence. Hey, Joshua, did anyone ever tell you that story as a kid? You know, the one about babies being born in a cabbage patch? Now there's another question entirely out of the blue. And no, I was told about an angel with silver wings who delivers them. Interesting. So the explanation for where babies come from differs depending on the region, huh? How about we get back to work? Okay. Should have figured monsters would have bought coming in here. Still, the Orbmans sure gives this place a romantic ambiance. It makes me feel like it was all worthwhile just for setting foot in here. You're definitely a ditz still. At least it's better than being dense like someone I know. Psst, look. Meow. It's getting away. Hey, get back here, you little furball. I can still sense its presence. It's staying put on the farm for the moment. Well, good, because it's about to get caught. Where did it go? Because he went this way, but... maybe that wasn't really the way it went? The camera makes it hard to... because it's not tilted. Okay. I got him! I think it's time to teach this critter a lesson. Here's where our job really starts. Stay alert and don't let your guard down. Alright, I mean, this is a bit mean, but... Easy enough. Ew. Ew. My goodness, the work of a priest is something else. Kids have done a fine job of running out these critters. Hehe, there's nothing really. I want to ask you though, now that they've been caught, what you plan on doing with them? I don't think they'll cause any more trouble. Now that we've given these creatures a good thrashing, I don't think they'll cause any more trouble. Still, how's it going to benefit anyone if we show these creatures any mercy now? We're here to do a job by exterminating the monsters, remember? But... in any case, we're here to do a job in Dad's place. If the same thing happens again, what will you have to say for yourself? I see what you're getting at, but... you know, it was only some vegetables that were damaged, so... what do you think about letting it slide this time? You know, after taking a beating like that, I'm sure they've learned their lesson. Theo, Mrs. Bertzel. But in that case, I strongly suggest otherwise. I myself am against killing them too. Whether it's us or them, the fact of the matter is, we're all living beings trying to survive on the same land. To some degree, I think we need to be mindful of this creature who's living around us as we go about our daily lives. I know you may disagree with me, Joshua, but would you mind sparing these critters just this once? Understood. Since this is coming from the ones who suffered the actual loss, I won't object to your request. I'm really sorry about this, Joshua. I know I had you two come all the way up here. I'll make sure to reinforce the fence and devise a way to prevent this from happening again. Then that's that. Alright, you critters, you better count your blessings. Catch you around here again, you won't be so lucky. Now scram! Yeah! Well, I'll consider this matter closed. Tonight's been a long night, so how about we head back into the house and head to Sack? Two of you are more than welcome to spend the night. Sounds good to me. I appreciate your hospitality. Man, I'm beat. It's really late, so how about we head to Sack? Joshua? What's wrong? I'm sorry. I made the situation really awkward for everyone. Huh? Are you talking about what happened back outside? Don't sweat it. I guarantee you nobody thought anything of it. Really, your judgment was the most sound of anyone's. No, it wasn't. I'm just cold-hearted and indifferent is all. Even now, I still think we shouldn't have shown any mercy and simply put those creatures out of their misery. Unlike you and Teal, I don't feel any compassion. It's a time like this that I really begin to loathe myself. It's almost as if there's something wrong with me as a person. Maybe some part of my heart is broken or something. Joshua! Don't you dare say things like that about yourself. Estelle? I've watched almost everything you've done for the past 5 years, and I'm confident in saying that I know your strengths and weaknesses better than anyone else. Probably even more than you yourself. I won't allow you to just disregard everything with a bunch of nonsense. I don't want to hear you say you're broken again. I'm sorry, it was foolish of me to say that. As long as you understand what I said, that's what really matters. But you know what? Believe it or not, I was happy to hear you admit how you felt. Why? The real problem, Joshua, is that you always try to keep your feelings locked up inside. Whenever you're troubled or worried, you just go around with this nonchalant look and try to fix everything by yourself. It's a little upsetting for someone who's supposed to be your family. Estelle, Joshua, you were able to lay bare your own weakness today. You learned to trust in someone other than yourself. And for that, I'm happy. I don't know what your point is, but I'm amazed that you can just stand there and say something as embarrassing as that. Yeah, I've got a lot more where that came from. But how about we call it a night? After all this endless running around, I'm ready to drop. Alright then, have a good night, Estelle. And thanks. You're welcome, Joshua. Sleep tight. Thank you both. You did all great service. Once again, I apologize for things not turning out the way they should have. Please don't worry about it anymore. We were able to learn a lot from this experience ourselves. If there's anything else we can help you with in the future, please let the Bracer Guild know. Here will definitely be the first place we contact. Come visit again sometime when you're free, okay? We'd like to have you over for a night again when things are convenient for you. I'll treat you to some of my best cooking next time you come. Thanks for the invitation, TM Mrs. Spurzel. We'll definitely be back to take you up on that when our workload settles down. Alright, how about we head back to the guild? After we report this one, we can start on the next. Sounds like a plan. On to the next one. Okay. So we're at the bottom, so we need to go... Oh. We need to go fight! Clearly. Oh, come on. The way they dodge shit is really fucking annoying. At least they don't do as much damage to Joshua as they used to. I have a fair share of grinding at this time, so I think we're good. Good morning. How did the job at the farm go? We had a few bumps in the road, but let me give you a brief report on the details. Alright, receive payment. I see. So you ended up setting the monsters free because the Birds of the Family requested you to do so? I think it was premature on their part, but I won't pursue the matter any further. Is it okay to do things like that? The mission of a bracer is to protect civilians and uphold justice. However, there are many ways we can protect those around us, and there are as many forms of justice as there are stars in the heavens. As a bracer, it is your job to be able to discern these things. Indeed, our work has very profound implications, if you think about it in that way. That's because we aren't an organization that deals strictly with monster problems. We also intervene when dispute arises between nations. To become a high-ranking bracer, one must have more than combat strength. A well-honed mind and flexible problem-solving skills are also required. Sharp mind and problem-solving ability, huh? Serious? The road to the big league sounds a lot steeper than I originally thought. Well then, your only choice is to devote yourself to working hard every day. And since you're both here, why don't I give you the details on your next job? Those are the words I've been waiting to hear. I'm ready for anything, so what you've got lined up for us this time? Another monster that needs a good whipping? Not this time. This next job will entail the transportation of goods. And get this, your client is none other than Mayor Klaus himself. Really? A request from the mayor? Do you think it'll be alright leaving such an important task up to us? From what I've heard, it's a pretty simple job. In any case, I'd like to speak with the mayor directly about the job details. Alright. And we got 4 new things too. Looking for a rare mushroom that grows only where there are rich deposits of septium in the ground should be an easy, fun job. His name is Orvid and is waiting at the landing port. Looking for someone to replace the malfunctioning Orban light and a road lamp on the Milkmain Road. We'll go to the factory to talk about it. Searching for a flower known as a Bear Claw and a Savory Opinion. We need to go to the Mist Vaults out of Roland, and the latter comes from insect-like monsters. Once we find the items, we should go to the chapel. And then Soldier Station and the Vertic Bridge are set to undergo special training, and we're looking for a few good men and women to play part of enemy soldiers. If you're up to the task, contact Chief Warrant Officer Ashton at the Vertic checkpoint on the west end of the main road. Alright, pretty easy. We'll get the details of the few jobs around here first. I heard the airliners are equipped with huge machines called orbital engines or some such thing. They say they're to use an orbital structure as well. Seems that some big professor was the one who developed them. Now that's something to talk about. I guess it's in behind the Orbment factory? Wait, let me check that again. We see in the melders. Freddy. Oh, Freddy. We need to talk to Freddy. Well, hey there. You Team Bracer seem to be having some success lately. I've been hearing a lot about your hard work recently. Yeah, that's because we still need this, so we have to work extra hard. That's encouraging to hear. You guys actually came at a good time. I've got an urgent job that needs to be taken care of. You think you'd be up to the task of replacing an orbital light and a road lamp along the Milkmain Road? Yep. You just leave it to us. If you're fine with us doing the job, then we'll gladly accept. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I completely forgot it needed to be replaced today. First off, I'll need to give you the replacement part. Is this the replacement ornament? That's right. I want you to replace the orbital light and road lamp number 6 on the Milkmain Road to the west. It's the 6th red lamp that you'll come across coming from Roland's west entrance. Make sure you get the right one. I think I've got it. The 6th red lamp from Roland's west entrance, right? Once you've found the road lamp, you'll need to open the maintenance panel. You need a 6-digit combination to open it. Are you serious? Yep, the combination for the 6th red lamp is 544-8810. Oh, sorry, 818. 544-818. I'm sorry, but could you repeat that again? It's 544-818. That's right. Good memory, Joshua. Show off. After combination is entered, the panel will open. After all that's left is to replace the ornament. It may seem like a simple task, but make sure not to mess it up. The road lamp may have been out of order for a while now. I see. Well, the ornaments keep the large monsters away, right? It's not much more than an unconscious dislike for them. But if they do go out, then we run into real problems. Which is why I'm asking you to do this job, just in case. These red lamps are placed just off the roads in areas where monsters are most likely to appear. Well, you just leave those monsters to me and I'll take care of them. But I better write down the combination before I forget. Then maybe you should let me deal with the combination instead. I'll leave it up to you two to divide up the work amongst yourselves. That should be everything you need to know, so good luck. If you need to double check or cancel a job, then come and talk to me again. Alright, next, let's get to the landing port. Darn racers, how long do you intend to keep me waiting? If you don't hurry and get here, I'm gonna miss my flight. I should have expected as much from a rural backwater bird like this. Huh? Well, I'll be. That's the Bracer emblem, if I'm not mistaken. I've been waiting for you to show up. I have an urgent job, so do you have some time to hear my request? Sure, we've got some time. Great, this really helps me out a lot. Alright, let me give you a rundown and explain the details of the job. Let me formally introduce myself. I am Orvid, representative for Orvid Company Limited. I'm Stalin, this is... Joshua. It's nice to meet you. Stalin and Joshua, is it? Two of you are quite young, if I do say so myself. We're actually pretty new to this whole Bracer thing. Greenhorns? Oh well, I guess you'll have to do. Pardon? Never mind, I was just talking to myself. Alright, let's get down to business. Please excuse my lack of decorum, but I'm in a bit of a hurry. Sure. At the moment, I'm looking for the rare mushroom called the Firefly Fungus. It's said that it only grows in soil rich with septium. There are records of it being picked here in Roland, but no shops seem to carry it. However, it is a vital necessity that I get my hands on one, so I put a request at the guild house. So rich with septium. I can only think of the Malga Trail as a possible location. You know any other characteristics of these mushrooms? It seems that it normally grows in areas with patches of grass. However, since it's buried in the dirt, if you don't look closely, you won't find it. Jeez, this sounds like it's gonna be a pain. But once you dig one up, you'll know if it's Firefly Fungus or not. For one thing, it glows with a light green color. So that's why it's called a Firefly Fungus. Well, that makes sense. Alright, have I explained things clearly enough? So basically what we need to do is find a glowing mushroom in a patch of grass along the Malga Trail, right? Looks that way to me. Well, if you're really grinding the ground, we probably won't be able to find one so easily. If you run into any trouble, come back and speak with me again. I ask that you find one as soon as possible. Alright, then we should get to Verti to do the stuff. Okay. Why don't we go talk to the mayor too? While we're at it, you know. Excuse me, Mr. Mayor? Hello? Do you think the mayor's even in today? Being as busy as he is, I'm sure there's a pretty good chance that he's out. Well, bless my soul if it isn't Estella and Joshua. Hi, Mayor Klaus. I hope we're not disturbing you, sir, but we've come on behalf of the Bracer Guild about a job you requested. Yes, I heard from the guild that the two of you would be coming. So, you're taking over your father's work while he's away, are you? Well, we're trying at least. Very sorry about my dad reneging on his promise like this. There is no need for apologies. Knowing your father, it's typical for him to be swamped with work like this. Anyway, with Lita and my wife out and about, I'd like to move this conversation somewhere else. Why don't we head upstairs to my study and go over the details? In truth, I don't think the funds request particularly difficult. And it's for that reason, I think, that asking the guild to do this job might have been a bit presumptuous. Unfortunately, I'm unable to get away from my work, and I had to break down and ask the guild for help. We're informed that this job involves the transport of certain something, but what is it exactly that you would like to see us carry, and where? I would like you to pick up a Septium crystal from the Malga mine and deliver it here. When you say Septium, you mean like Sepith that we often come across? Actually speaking, Sepith is a fragment Septium which is too small to be used as precious stones. Therefore, the Sepith is refined and processed into quartz which can be installed into orbits. So that's the difference, huh? I think I've got a better grasp on things now. We've actually been able to obtain a certain kind of Septium called Esmolos from the Malga mine since the olden days. However, since a large piece of this crystal was recently discovered, let us get the mine chief to hold on to it until someone could pick it up. So you'd like us to pick up this crystal from the mine chief and bring it here, is that correct? Precisely. What do you think? Is this something you think you can handle? That's what I appreciate this gem, huh? A nice change from fighting monsters. Should keep us on our toes too. Alright, we'll do it. I appreciate your willingness to help. Please take this with you. If you show this to one of the workers, they should let you into the mine. Good luck! Alright, so let's do the stuff in order. First of all, we got a bunch of money. I can afford to buy armor vest for Estelle. And after we sell the 2 leather vests, we should also be able to buy the spikes, I think. Yes, at least 1 pair of spikes. Right. Let's go deal with our orbments. I should probably make a couple of these, like, I'll have the quartz. I'll have the Sepith. Ooh, EP cut is actually pretty good. Alright. Let's make another save right here. So the first thing is the forest. Which, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's to the south. Yep, the Mistvault is south. There are some monsters here. Nothing major. Actually, I can probably kill it. Nice. Oh yeah, you're not so scary anymore, huh? Jerk.
Let's move out.
Still nothing? Well, still nothing, I guess. Alright. Now we can finish up everybody.
That's that. Let's move out.
Nope, keep going south. Ooh, new type of monster. Can summon meteorites? What the fuck? I'm gonna snipe these jerks from the back. Oh boy. They do hurt pretty badly. Okay, I really need to prioritize killing these guys first. God, I hope that they learn some better S-crafts soon. Or Estelle specifically. Oh boy, okay. We keep our poison status? Doesn't look like it. Okay, difficult to hit means Yeah, let's follow. Boy, this is... Oh, cool, you got one of those monsters. Just as a regular monster. Isn't that great? Oh, you son of a bitch. You stopped me there, didn't you?
Let's move out.
On the plus side, we are gaining a lot of XP for this shit. On the minus side, we are a little bit out of our leagues. Hey, we found a bear claw. Okay, cool. I'll be back here. Get some. Well, let's actually fight one more thing. Alright, Rhino. Of course, Estelle is both of the things. Alright. Oh, finally! God bless! We finally have an S-Craft we can actually use. Except we need more, but... Oh man, all of them on him? That's a dick move. That's a dick move. Oh, that was a bad idea. Potentially.
Not now.
Alright, let's just get the fuck out of here. No! Shit! No! Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, we are so dead. Oh, there's nothing we can do here. Oh man, there's no autosaves at all either. Oh no, there are autosave, okay. So what's the latest one? This looks to be the latest. These look to be the latest ones. Nope. I really can't run here because I have no freaking clue where I'm running. Maybe this is the way back? Oh, thank God. Oh boy. That was almost traumatic. This is also annoying. Oh shit. Joshua's still down. Yeah, no. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. And that's why I need to be a little bit more careful with the turbo, but I can't waste a revive like that. No, we're gonna go home and we're gonna sleep. Alright, that's okay. We're done with monsters. Right, and I think we have everything we need to conclude that side quest. Let's go to the chapel. Oh, there's Estelle. You seem to be in a cheerful mood as usual. Here you are. These are for you, Father Divine.
This is,
The bird cloud's every opinion you were looking for. Please use them as medicinal ingredients. You requested these at the guild, right?
That's right. I didn't put in a request. I'm just surprised that you went to all the trouble to do this for me. Weren't you hurt trying to gather these?
Nope, we're totally fine.
Fucking liar.
I mean, we were fine. Well, maybe minus the totally part.
I'm worried about your attitude, Estelle.
Eh? Why? There's nothing to be worried about?
I know I've told you this before. Certainly a joyous occasion when everything goes well. However, it is at these times when we should grit up our loins for the trials that lie ahead.
Okay, I'll be more careful from now on.
Since I seem to have a bit of spare time, how about I take this opportunity to give you a special sermon?
No, anything but that. I'm sorry, Father, but we really got to get going. You still got work left to do, right, Joshua? Why do you have to bring me into this? Please excuse us, Father, but we have to get back to the guild.
Oh, that's too bad. However, since it has to do with your job, I must respect your position. Thank you for all your hard work, Estelle and Joshua. I pray that the goddess will always be with you.
I see. I completely agree with your inspired words. Alright, so that's that. Now let's go do... actually, let's go do first the Malga Trail thing. So I want to do all the side quests before we move on to the main quest. Honestly, using arts against them feels maybe almost a waste. But... some blue Sipith and some black Sipith would be nice. Oh, these are the bosses. I'm plants drop blue. Oh, Louis Movers actually drop blue. Well, I guess it depends on how strong the Louis Mover is, but... still two. Then we really need to go in the forest to get more blacks. Ooh, actually, can I Hurricane? Ah, not quite. I'll move. If only we started a little closer to them, you know? Alright. I want to save my arts for now. Then again... Okay, we already opened the chest. This was the split where we were like, nope! I think we did check this area, though. Yep. So let's go right instead. And this is where we're like, oh shit, this is like legitimately harder. The other hard part about this game early on is that you only have 2 characters to play with, which means that if one goes down, that's half your party, you know? I'll keep taking all these. I'm really doing it for Sepith. Remember when they used to do like 50 damage to us every time, and now they only do 9? Equipment for the win.
Alright, we're good to go.
Also forgot, give me a second, need to order my dinner. Alright. My dinner has been squared, so move on. Aha! What's way to set an outburst? I found it! Practically our prize. Isn't that... You think so too? This place is growing... Its growing seems about right, and it's got that soft green glow. Has to got to be a firefly fungus that what's-his-face was talking about. You mean Orvid, right? Yeah, that's what I meant. Doesn't look all that tasty, but it sure is pretty for a mushroom. Almost like the glow of Septium, if you ask me. Septium? What's up, Joshua? I may be worrying too much, but I think you'd better put the mushroom on your back quickly still. What the? Uh-oh. Ah, just like I figured. The mushroom attracts... Estelle, look out! Yeah, whatever, these are chumps. Alright, easy enough. God, that was a surprise to tell you. Did you put that thing away? Yep, it's all taken care of. The light emitted by the raw septium has the power to attract monsters. This mushroom also seems to have the same effect. That sneaky merchant! You haven't mentioned a single thing about this. Anyway, let's hurry back to town. Right! Just wait till I get my hands on you, you conniving merchant! Found a white bracelet. The chest is now full of disappointment. Which prevents blind. Nice, I guess. Hasn't been a big deal at the moment. Alright. Alright. Smashing through battles, because we're fine. I think we should be able to open up one more orbment unless they really want the black. Ornaments. Alright, cool. And I'm gonna insert the EP cut. I guess 10% is not great. Like, neither EP1 nor EP cut is great at this stage. Alright, actually... that does one black, 2 yellow, 1 mirage. No. What is it? No, it's this. And it's not quite enough to get Hellgate. I will need 2 more blacks, which we don't have. And, he's not gonna get any new quartz. Why would he? You know, at the beginning everything is plus 10% here, plus 10% there, and it does make a difference, but boy. What's that you say? You found a mushroom? Yep, we found it alright. Oh, wonderful! But it might be different than the one we heard about from you. You see, this mushroom attracts monsters. Well, it's like this. So even though you need to risk your hardest for the job, Orvid? What? How am I supposed to know something like that? And besides, risk your job's filled with danger, right? Well, a little heads up would have been nice, so we could have at least been prepared. Never mind, Dust. The big question here is your motive. What do you intend to use this mushroom for? Yeah, this thing could be a weapon. Fess up. You had some big nefarious plan in mind, right? A nefarious mushroom plan. What? Isn't it obvious what I'm going to use it for? For cooking, of course. What? Cooking? Are you trying to tell me that people actually eat this thing? This is why it's such a pain to deal with country bumpkins. In the hands of a skilled chef, the more distinct the ingredient, the more profound the taste. And from that perspective, the firefly fungus is the king of them all. This is, no doubt, the ultimate ingredient. So, pretty much what you're saying is that it's for people with bizarre eating habits. That's talk of one unacquainted with a true delicacy. But then again, commoners such as yourselves would never have an opportunity to try such dishes. And praise be to heaven for that. I never want to gnaw on a ratty green mushroom like that. Agreed, it looks pretty nasty. Anyway, I have other business preparations to make. Now, if you don't mind, I'd ask that you hand over the mushroom and leave. Yeah, please take it. On behalf of this mushroom, I shall turn a blind eye to your ignorance. And as promised, I will pay you, so be grateful to your client. Nobody's going to buy that mushroom, I hope you know. Come on, Joshua, let's go. Please excuse us, we will be going. Yes, please do. Alright, let's go get our money for these. Good work, it seems you completed your objective without any trouble. Finish any of your jobs, please come back and report again. Alright. Buy another pair of spikes. And we are now fully equipped. You know, these bangles, they're kind of whatever. Any further money? We should probably spend on some of these. Ugh, expensive. Cheaper than a tier balm. Well, then again, it only heals 120 instead of 200. Alright. Okay, so let's count. That does not count. 1, 2, 3. Four.
That's that. Let's move out.
5 and 6. From what Freddy said, I think this is the road lamp. I'm fair assuming this is the right one too. It says road lamp number 6 on the panel as well. You're right, it does. Alrighty then, let's get to work and finish this job.
Unfortunately, it may not be that easy. What do you mean? Ah, some monster. Where'd all these monsters come from? It looks like the orbment really has burned out. Anyway, one of us will need to fend off these monsters while the other replaces the orbment. Yeah, you're right. Well then. Leave these monsters to me. Okay. Open the maintenance panel, so hold them off until then, still. Oh. Yeah, come, that's right. Come to mama! Oh, I'm so scared. Alright. Bye-bye. Whew. So have your monsters had enough? Oh, there she goes again. How's everything on your side, Joshua? Putting in the combination right now. Let's see, it was 544818, I think. I'm okay here, so just focus on the work. Alright, it's open. Now all we need to do is place the orbment. Oh, baby, I'm on a roll. Come on, come on, come on, you monsters. Sorry to keep you waiting, Estelle. Our work here is done. Huh? Done? Wait, so you already replaced the orbit? Yep, I don't think we'll need to worry about any more monsters. That's it? You sound like that's a bad thing. Must be your imagination. You really are something else. Alright. And finally... I probably need to talk to Chief.
All affairs with Estelle, and Joshua too. You come here after seeing the bolt aboard the Guild. I've actually been thinking recently about doing a simulated battle to whip my men into shape. So I put in a request at the Guild for a few good men or women to play as part of enemy soldiers. I think the pair of you would be perfect fit for the job, so how about it? Can you do this for me?
Sure. Sure, we'll do it. We'll gladly accept.
Thanks, I really appreciate this. Go ahead and take on a break until the preparations are ready. If I don't have you in tip-top condition, there's no point in doing the training.
Then I'm ready for an afternoon nap. Alright then, we'll get ourselves ready.
Sure, please do what you need to do. Alright, training begins now. Everyone advance 5 steps forward. Ready yourself.
I know I was bored before, but... I know it's just training and all, but it still scares the living daylights out of me.
This is training class, so please refrain from speaking. You all need to take this seriously, as if this were a real battle. Estelle and Joshua, you don't need to hold back on my men.
That was my intention from the beginning.
We'll do as your request.
Yikes!
Forward! Oh, this is gonna be a piece of cake.
Piece of cake!
Cease fighting! This training is over.
Oh my goodness, it's finally over.
Good job, everyone.
I say pathetic. Are you guys really supposed to be soldiers?
Hey, you be quiet! We're not all feral kids like you.
How about you try and say that one more time?
Knock it out, Scott. Training is over.
Seriously need to cool down too, Estelle. I hate sore losers.
Private Scott, Private Harold. I think what Estelle said just a moment ago is how the citizens of this region really feel. Do you really have what it takes to protect them? It seems as though the both of you need to take another look in the mirror.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Do not forget what you learned today and start to fulfill your duties.
Estelle and Joshua, thanks for your hard work today. Thanks to you, I think my soldiers have gotten the wake-up call they needed. There's no need to thank us. It's us who should be thanking you. That was excellent training. I agree. This was a good learning experience. Haha. If you think so, then you're set for life as bracers. Our position may be different. We are both here to serve the public. Although I can't do much else, I'll pray for success for the both of you. Sure. Thanks again. Take care of yourself. I will. And I hope to be seeing you again sometime. Alright. Go back to home base. Report. Okay. Good work. It seems like you completed your objective without any trouble. If you finish any other jobs, please come back and report again. How much money did I get? Not a lot, but... I only need to buy like a handful of these. A handful of these. Convert a few of these to get some more money. Alright. Okay, with all this, let's go rest for free in the sewers. Because we are still pretty broke. Make another save right here. And go to the mine. Wrong direction. So we'll just walk through and get to the mine. I think that's where we're gonna call it for today. I'm so glad we finally got Estelle a decent S-Craft. Though at this point, we're clearly over-leveled for this place. Straight up. Yes. Yeah, and we're just trying to build up some Sepith reserves at the moment. One thing I like from later games, I don't know if this started with the actual next game in the series, or the next arc in the series, or maybe... But I know for sure that in the Cold Steel arc, there's, like, garbage Sepith that you can just turn in for money. go ahead and hurricane it.
Alright, we're good to go.
And we're going north.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Bad luck. Man, the turbo is so nice. Oh. Damn it, I went the wrong way. I did consider playing the PSP version for the retro achievements, but ultimately the turbo is the thing that I was like, I just need this more than I need achievements.
That's that. Let's move out.
Can you imagine doing all of this at 1/4 the speed? Good lord, no.
That's that. Let's move out.
Estelle, the way leads to the Amalgamine. Let's go report to Freddy first. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about Freddy. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, more money to spend.
We're good to go.
Man, I really had completely forgotten about the Freddy thing. I thought, having repaired the ornament, I would have been fine just turning it into the guild, but apparently not. Thanks, Joshua.
Alright, we're good to go.
Okay, one more of those plant thingies. Which of course are not gonna spawn.
That's that. Let's move out.
Man, it still has really good defense. Plant monster. Plant monster? Plant monster? Plant monster.
That's that.
Okay, we should have Alcaro Sepeth over 50. Which means we can now open another slot in Joshua's ornament. Or in Estelle's ornament, for that matter. We're back, Freddy! Oh, hi, Estelle! From the look on your face, it seems like you finished the job. Yep, and we did a fine job, too. Although we did have a few hang-ups. Doug would report to you as a matter of good measure. So it really was burnt out, huh? I'm sure it happened because you were late replacing it. Sorry, kids. You were put in harm's way because of me. There's no need to apologize. It comes to the territory.
Getting away to dangerous jobs is a part of Brisa's work. I appreciate you saying that. Oh, I know. How about I give you this to make amends? Ooh. This is a quartz? Yep, it's an Impede 2 quartz. Can prevent an enemy's arts. Can be pretty useful if you use it effectively. Thanks! We appreciate it. No, thank you to the both of you today. If you discuss anything about ornaments, then stop by anytime. Don't forget to swing by if you have any other business needs. So, yeah, I think I'll open this one. Get an evade one. And then I think I'll put back the defense on the other line. But now we finally have an area attack. Thank God. Alright. And let's report this one too. Alright. Let's rest up. Oh man, missing a rat like that? Joshua, really? Alright, back to our business at hand. Whatever we fight on the way, we fight. We've done enough grinding at the moment. I'm not even looking at the characters, I'm just looking at the map and moving along using the map. Right, and finally go straight here. I am annoyed. In the height of the hurricane. The only thing you may have missed is that Hurricane also... maybe not. I noticed that it stopped somebody that was charging, so I was wondering if that was maybe an extra feature of it. Oh, found at the mine.
This is the entrance to Amalgam Mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave.
Believe it or not, we are here on business. Roland's mayor classes after we come here and pick up a certain Septium crystal.
Well, alright then. If you got a referral from the mayor, then that's a different story.
I don't mean to make your job any more difficult, but would you mind going inside and speak with the boss directly? I'm supposed to stay and watch out of here. Sure, that's fine, but why the boss? We're actually here to see the mine chief. That mine chief talking about is actually our boss, Mr. Gayton. He manages the mine and all of its workers. He's the kind of guy who enjoys discovering a Septium load more than eating 3 meals a day. I'm fairly sure he's working down in the lower tunnels today. Thanks for the tip. We'll go see if we can locate him. Alright. And the start of this dungeon is where we will call it for today. There is no access to map, as you can tell.
The map just tells you, sends you back to the main map, because that's what dungeons are. Yeah, still having a great time playing through Trails in the Sky. Excited to keep going. I'm surprised that the playtime is so high. I guess it's not quite a second per second, is it? But anyway, thank you for watching. You can find me at twitch.tv/GamesWithNick and youtube.com/GamesWithNick. I will not be here on Sunday, but I will be streaming on Monday afternoon with more of this. In the meantime, check out twitch.tv/GamesWithNick, youtube.com/GamesWithNick. Let me remove the menu so you can actually read. And like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, all the good stuff. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.